I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. To myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Cause you glue all the pieces back together.
Okay, so yeah, welcome to my first vlog back after my little maternity leave. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you wouldn't know, but that's where I've been. I had our baby, Jessie and I, on May 27th, and her name is Lila Jane, and she's a month and a few days old. And I essentially haven't left my house in like a month. I've been on a few walks. I've been to the doctors for her and for me. And I've been to Target and Walmart, but that's it in a whole month. I think I've left the house like 15 times. And I'm still really working through like the anxiety of bringing her places. Like I feel like I have so many little errands and things we could be doing, but it's a lot harder than I imagined with the newborn. Essentially because she sleeps like all day, and that's wonderful, but she only will sleep on me. So that really limits my power to do anything, which is another reason I really enjoyed this little maternity leave from YouTube, because we've been laying in bed all day, which is honestly fine by me. It feels pretty good. But now that, you know, it's been a month, I'm feeling a little better. I want to get back to YouTube because YouTube makes me feel more normal, and it honestly gives me something to do because, you know, we're just here laying in bed, so we might as well share it. So originally my plan was just to like get ready like this and go to CVS because I have to get her more of these gas drops that she's been taking. And I need like a few random things for myself. But now she's asleep. And it's like, do I wake her up and put her in the car seat and risk her then not falling back asleep and screaming? Or do I leave her asleep and then when she wakes up in 2 hours, give her a bottle and then put her in the car seat? Okay, I think we're gonna go to CVS now, which you're like, Grace, you're just going to CVS, like it'll be fine, but will it? I also have to get gas. I mean, great time for me not to be driving since gas is so expensive, but I've been on E for like a month. She's starting. In the words of Dorinda, she is starting. We did it. She's still asleep. Sweating my ass off. One thing about postpartum is like you're gonna be sweating at all times. Any given moment.
You take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. I feel so free. I'm a sweet baby.
All right, we're home. You can't see anything. I just put Lila in her. Don't tell me we don't have any bagels. Don't tell me that. We do. Okay. I just put Lila in her bassinet because she's still pretty much asleep when we got home. She did cry once I got gas. So I'm just going to make lunch quickly, so hopefully I can eat it in peace. And it's like 12:30 right now. She is actually on like a pretty good schedule. I did the taking care of babies class. It was really, really informative, and I'm someone who like needs to be on a schedule personally, or else I have like anxiety, and just one of the ways that helped me get through like the postpartum depression was having a routine, or at least knowing what Lila like would be up to doing. Yes, I did go to the liquor store. I really haven't drank since having her. I've had like a drink here or there, but I wanted to get some stuff for a 4th of July party we're going to. But anyways, having her on a little bit of a schedule just really helps me, and it does help her. And a lot of people say like, oh, it's not possible to get babies on schedule, blah blah blah, but I don't know. Seems like it is, because she wakes up around like 7 or 6:30 every day, is up for like an hour, sleeps for 2 or 3, up for an hour, sleeps for 2 or 3. It's just like how she does her days, and it really works. My favorite time of day though is like her, because usually she would take a nap at 1 to like 3 or 4. It's that nap, because we would just lay in bed and watch Yellowstone. But I think that's going to be messed up today, but whatever. I'm going to show you what I got at CVS. Longest receipt. M&M's. I got 2 Alani Nu drinks. I saw these all throughout my pregnancy. I was like, I want one of those so bad. So I got blueberry, I guess, and this one, I just liked the packaging. So probably have one of these tomorrow. I don't want to have one now because I had caffeine after like 1 o'clock. I'm up all night. Then I got Lila this Mylicon Gas Drops. This stuff is amazing. Our pediatrician recommended it. My sister's used it. It is just perfect. I gotta get the bigger bottle though. And then I also got this because our pediatrician mentioned it yesterday. Gripe Water. I think this is just like a natural herbal remedy, but he did mention it, and this one is for nighttime, so I guess we'll try this tonight. And then the whole reason I actually went there, other than the Gripe Water and the Mylicon, was to get a nail file and this foot file. That's disgusting. I was looking for a pumice stone, but apparently like they don't sell those anymore. I don't know. I came home from the hospital and my feet, I don't know like what happened to them, but I need one of those so bad. I need to get a pedicure and a manicure, but I digress. I'm so excited to eat this. The past like 2 weeks I've been eating lunch in bed with Lila on top of me, because that's just the way the day panned out. This is the first time I'll be able to like eat lunch and watch like TikToks or TV and not have to worry about getting crumbs on her head. And of course I'm still gonna eat it in bed because when I'm at home, I'm in bed. I know there's people who like hang out in their living room, they hang out wherever. No, if I'm home, I'm in bed. And of course someone's calling me. Just wanted to give a quick baby Brezza review because so many of you guys asked me about this in my Bye Bye Baby video and I got a lot of DMs about it. So I like it for the water and all of that, but I did feel like it wasn't giving the right balance of water to formula ratio because I would hit like 4 ounces and the bottle would be 5 ounces and it just looks too watery and I don't have the patience to, you know, do the whole measuring thing, like put in the plastic bag, measure it, see it if it's like 2 scoops exactly or whatever. So I was like, fuck it. It's honestly just as easy to hit water only and then add the scoops yourself and just mix it. So that's what we've been doing. It is really convenient for the water. I'm sure there's like a hot water dispenser that's a lot cheaper that you could do, but until I have the ambition to do the little measuring thing to make sure the formula amount is correct, we've just been doing it that way and it's fine. Jesse's mom stayed with us last night. She's been staying with us a few nights a week and it's been really great because it gives us a night to actually sleep. Lila is great during the day, but her witching hours at night are just crazy, like 2-3 hours of just screaming nonstop. And it's just her witching hour. The past 2 nights, we've kind of escaped it, but then she'll be up from like 11 to 1 and then wake up a few more times. Obviously, she's a newborn, so she's going to wake up a few times during the night, but she usually goes right back to sleep. But with the witching hours, she's awake. But what I'm getting at is that Jesse's mom stayed with us last night, so I was able to get a full night's sleep. But I'm still so tired. And I just have to go check on her, make sure she's breathing, of course. Honestly, Lila hasn't napped in her bassinet in like 2 weeks. She's just been sleeping on me, which I love. I love the contact naps, but I don't know what to do with this time. I don't know. I guess I could do laundry and stuff. They're always like, oh, nap when the baby naps, which is a good, you know, idea in theory, but I am not someone who can nap. I never was, and I was like, I'm sure once I have the baby, I'll be able to nap. No. By the time I could like maybe convince myself to fall asleep, she'll be awake. So it's like not even worth it. So perhaps I will do some laundry.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Will sing about your heart.
I just put away most of her newborn clothes, which is so sad. She didn't wear half of them. And she probably could have. She fit into newborn for basically a full month. It's just now it's like it's too much of a fight to get her into them. So I'm like, screw it, we'll just go to 0 to 3. But it's so sad putting it away, especially because she didn't wear most of it. Like, so far, one of my biggest tips, if you're a new parent, don't buy if you're having a baby in the summer, don't buy those zipper pajamas, like full length, because she wears a swaddle to sleep. So at night, when you're changing her diaper, it's so much easier just to open the swaddle and then just unclip a regular onesie rather than undo a full like jumper, bodysuit, whatever they're called, pajamas, you know? We had so many. And I'm sure I bought like 5 of them for newborn, but I don't know where they all came from. So many that she just didn't get to wear. But I will say the Kite Baby ones still fit because they're super stretchy, so I'm keeping those two out. But like I bought some really cute Burt's Bees ones and things like that, and it didn't work. Also, the Burt's Bees ones that I had for newborn were buttons, and like buttons, no. Everything should be double zipper or magnetic because I'm not doing like 20 buttons in the middle of the night. Peach has been adjusting pretty well to Lila. At first, like the first week, she was pretty like standoffish towards me and Jessie and to Lila. But ever since then, she's pretty much normal. She hasn't really approached Lila at all. Doesn't really sniff her or care for her, but she is just sort of like indifferent, which is kind of what we expected. And she's back to normal with Jessie and I, so that's good. And she has been getting like wet food and stuff a lot ever since we got home just because we feel bad. So she definitely is happy with us. But yeah, she doesn't really care for the baby, which, you know, is fine. I feel like when Lila can like reach out and like is a not even a toddler, but like can see Peach and like interact, like maybe it'll be different. But for now, they're just like two ships in the wind, or what's the saying? Like two ships passing in the night. Maybe that's it. Like they just like don't care for each other really. So I'm just pretty much waiting for it to hit 3 hours and I'll make a bottle and get her up. And then I don't really know what to do. I don't feel like going on a walk. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get my period like in the next few days because I've been having cramps and just feeling PMSy, and like I forgot about my period. You know, I haven't had it since August. And now it's almost July. That's crazy. I basically didn't have it for a year. And I don't want it. I don't.
We'll whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
Also, another thing I wanted to talk about was I did plan on filming like a labor and delivery vlog, but I filmed like the first night we were there for like, 4 hours or, until I fell asleep, which actually was probably way more than 4 hours. I got like no sleep at the hospital, but once I woke up on the second day, or like the first day I was actually there, I had so much anxiety, I couldn't vlog. Like, I just couldn't do it. So I didn't. And I don't, like, really regret it, honestly, because I remember, my first hours with her, and we have, like, pictures and all that stuff, and I just feel like it was such, obviously, like, a personal thing. Duh, giving birth, like, it's probably one of the most personal things you could ever do. And I don't really feel like I wanted to like share it. It felt weird to be like vlogging such a personal moment. I have no problem sharing the story and everything, but yeah, it didn't end up vlogging. But another piece of advice I have if you're a new parent. If you don't want visitors, if you think it'll be like overwhelming for you, for me, it was way too overwhelming. I wasn't so like afraid of germs or anything like that. It was just emotionally too overwhelming to have to deal with people. I straight up told them that. I was like, I'm not doing well, like mentally. I'm having a lot of postpartum issues, so like we're not really having visitors, and people understand. Even if they don't understand because they've never been there, like they're not going to ask questions. So just be honest, because it felt good to not have to like tell people every day, oh no, sorry, today's not a good day. Today's not a good day. Like if you tell someone the truth, like, hey, I'm having postpartum issues, like not really a good idea, they're not gonna like ask you every day to come over. Giving her a bottle usually takes about 20-35 minutes or so, depending on how hungry and tired she is. So we'll be here for quite a while. I'm gonna probably listen to a podcast or watch a YouTube video, and then we'll see what we do after that. It's almost 5. Lila just woke up, probably because I was on the phone with my mom. So we're just hanging in the living room now. She's in her little bouncer. She's gonna be hungry soon, but she's gonna cry. I don't want to give her bottle too soon, because then she'll only have like an ounce and then it's all thrown off. Let me close the rest of these blinds so she isn't blinded. She loves to stare at the ceiling fan. And we were just doing tummy time before. Oh, don't cry. I'm vlogging. Don't cry. We just did tummy time with this Love Every contrast cards. And it's crazy how they really do like them. Babies just stare at everything that's like really contrast, or high contrast rather. So, we gotta go. It's 6:30. I just got Lila down for her last nap of the day, which usually she'd be waking up like about now, and then I put her to sleep around 7:38, even though it's a little too early. Today her schedule has just been messed up. She's been like waking up earlier than usual from her naps, so she'll probably sleep for like hopefully an hour and a half, and then I can do her bedtime routine at 8. Usually Jesse takes over at 8. He does like the early night shift from like 8 to 1, and then I do from like 1:30 till whenever she wakes up, because obviously Jesse has to go to work all day and I don't, because I'm on maternity leave. So it's just like, that's the way it works best for us. And if I take off, and free of my motherly duties at 8, I can like shower and get all my little like self-care stuff done, and then get enough sleep in like one stretch that when I have to do that like patchy sleep in the early morning, I'm not so exhausted throughout the day. It's really been working well. Right now I'm going to clean all the bottles.
Smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you.
She never really took a nap. She fell asleep for like a few minutes at a time. So I'm just going to give her a bath and put her to bed. The bath really helps her relax, just like me. Got that from her mom. So I'm just going to like pick out her pajamas and stuff, because when she gets out of the bath, she's pissed. So I just lay out her pajamas, little lotion. We have a bed in here. I will explain later. my sound machine's going right now, but Jesse just took over for the night. It's like 8:30. I was gonna take a shower and like do my skincare and even wash my hair that hasn't been washed in decades, but I just don't feel like it. So I'm not going to. I'll just take a shower tomorrow while she's like napping or whatever. I don't know if I'll continue this vlog tomorrow because I feel like I did nothing. Or even continue it like when I do my nighttime feedings, maybe just to like show you what it's like. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows?